Thank you. So my name is Michaela Hynie. I'm one of the advisory committee members, and I have the great honor of introducing Dr. Shafi Bhuiyan to you today. This is a challenging task because he has a very impressive record, and I've tried to shorten his CV, and it's still a full page, so please bear with me. Dr. Bhuiyan received an MD from the University of Dhaka, an MPH from Mahidol University, a PhD in Global Human Sciences from Osaka University, and an MBA in Global Healthcare Management from the Ted Rogers School of Management at Ryerson University. He's an award winner of the Council of Agencies Serving South Asians in Canada for civic engagement and leadership, and he's also one of RBC's top 75 Canadian Immigrants Award nominees. He is currently a faculty member of Clinical Public Health at the Dalai Lama School of Public Health, University of Toronto, and an adjunct professor and co-founder and program lead of the Internationally Trained Medical Doctors Postgraduate Bridge Training Program at Ryerson University, which provides internationally trained medical doctors with training to transition into non-licensed healthcare positions. He's taught for over 15 years in global public health graduate programs at Osaka University in Japan, and Asian Institute of Health Development at Mahidol University in Thailand, as well as at Ryerson University of Toronto. Since 2013, Dr. Bhuiyan has been a board member and treasurer of the Canadian Coalition for Global Health Research, co-chair of the capacity building program within this coalition, and a liaison for the Coalition University Advisory Council. He is also University Liaison for the Canadian Partnership for Women and Children's Health, the founding chairman of Internationally Trained Medical Doctors Canadian Network, and the founding member, scientific director of the International Committee on Maternal Child Health Handbook. Finally, I would like to add he's the founding lead of the Maternal and Child Health Training Institute and Maternal and Child Health Program, which led to a UNFPA fellowship from the United Nations, a Japanese government scholarship, and a JSPS postdoctoral fellowship. I hope that you'll join me in welcoming our very distinguished speakers.
No, thank you. Welcome to Ryerson Chang School. I welcome especially our Excellence, the main leader, main champion, ED, Axel, and our board members, Ted and Mikhail and others, and Montaj, which I know very well. It's my privilege to welcome you here as the Ryerson faculty and the program lead. And it's really an honor to work with Excellence, which is very well renowned in this town and the country. And I am very privileged that we have so many ITMDs here. Can you raise your hand? And these are my inspiration. That's why I'm here. Yep. So actually my speech is over. So I'm not here to speak. I just want to acknowledge my heartiest thanks how we should move forward. I just here to talk with you how we help each other, motivate each other, inspire each other to do more. So that's what for. And I'm glad that Excellence choose to come to Ryerson, and it's a very good evening. So I really welcome all of you. I don't know, it's very hard to speak a keynote speaker, right? I'm not that stage. I just want to just share my journey. The journey always is not smooth. You can see the long CV, it's just very smooth, very well written, right? But like life is not a bed of roses, right? So journey always bumping and some challenges. I think that is the beauty of life. I took always is a beauty. So you can see I always have an endorsement with the Excellence, the Scarborough, Danforth. Last month I have a very nice talk about the health professionals in different diaspora. So I always love to be a team member. And why we are here? Because you are the leader and you are the volunteer. And two things is very important. So remember, you are the leader and you are the volunteer. And that's why we think we have so many common things so we can share. Like I work in, as you know, in medical, for social science and development all my life, last 24 years. So you can see before I came to Canada and after I came to Canada. So most importantly, I'm proud of the ITMDs, which we start at Ryerson Chinese School. And finally, is recognized by the EFT. Now also we build a program for MSc for clinical, so community health, to work with like Access Alliance or so many. I want you to lead the community center. So this is easy, no matter what you're a doctor or pharmacist or nurse or Elias Health, so you can lead this. Why I'm here? To share the common interest. I try to find what I should say. And I found that this is very similar. All we know that once we came to Canada as a researcher or as a scientist or a professional, whatever your entity is, we found that 2 or 3 challenges is common. I put this as my recent research. One is the supply side viewpoint or the demand side viewpoint. All we agreed that for the job, as a supply side, we want right fit people. We want people, those who have Canadian experience in education. The same thing, our demand side people said the same thing. When I applied for the job, people looking for your Canadian experience or your Canadian education. So it's all we know these things, right? So, but nothing here to be afraid of. That's why we are here to show you the path, to direct you what you can do within your reach, within your capacity. So that's why I would like to talk about volunteerism. I would like to talk about the motivation. I would like to talk about the leadership and continuing education value. Who can help you networking, this kind of thing, right? This is the very common. That's the way I followed this. That's I should tell my story, how I today is at this point. So only things I love volunteerism. I learned it from Japan. You know, after Second World War, Japan was devastated. They are a developing country. U.S. Army just occupied them the way they occupied other countries. You know, they destroy some first and then develop. This is the mechanism. So at the time, many volunteers they came to Japan and they developed the community health, maternal child health. That's why today is stronger Japan. And still they keep the volunteerism. And I saw Canada also not different because we have a common interest. What is that? We are G8 OECD countries. We all have the development and research and humanitarian activities. So really, volunteerism really is matter. No matter which field, you should engage yourself in the volunteerism. In the professional way or academic way, whatever way you find you need to engage yourself. So, next important thing is motivation. I don't know, many ITMDs here. On Monday or Friday, I always go to the class, right? So, that's actually inspired me to work more because students motivate me to work hard, more harder, beyond my comfort zone. It means what? You have to go to out of your comfort zone. So if you stay happy and quiet, then you will never grow. The way when mother pregnant, they have a pain, delivery pain, after that they have a nice baby with smile and with the future new generation, right? This is a new creation. The same thing. Once we do, we have to do a little bit more because we are in a new situation, new time, new standard, everything new situation. So we have to do a little bit extra. So that is actually part of the motivation. You have to have it from your gut feelings, from your own. Nobody can push you there. And if push, then like many developing countries, father, mother decide you will go to medical school, you go to engineering school, right? But in this country, we never push. Everybody should have own interest. That should be the way. So that's why I ask all the time our international scholar that you decide which you love most and you want to do, and let us work together to find a common ground. Again, I said common ground, sweet spot, then we can work together. We have to have some common thing, like Access Alliance and ITMD, we have a common ground. We all would like to help the community health. And my job is to develop the human resources. So community health driver. So we have a common interest. That's why we're together. This is an example. The same way when you work or when you go for something looking for, you have to find some commonality. So when I meet with the great people like Excel and other people, I find some common interest. What should I take, exchange? What should I contribute to them? And then we can have, say, we did together. Then we can say win-win situation. It's no more 80-20 partnership. In the early days, or early 80s or 90s, so partnership means you give me, I just take. Sometimes maybe I say thank you. But it's not enough. We should be hand in hand, we should work together to find the common value, common interest, so that we can grow together, right? That's the concept coming from your inner value, and this is not so easy. I understand, but it's not as difficult. Nothing impossible. Impossible itself said, I am possible, right? Impossible itself said, I am possible. So I think all of you here is highly qualified, in some extent, more than I studied. But why are you afraid of? You just go beyond your comfort zone and make a team and alliance, and you will change. So there is so many theory for change. I'm not going there talking about the lecture, but I'm talking about what I follow. So I followed my resources, whatever I have, and I follow to make a partnership, and I volunteer. And the volunteer or partners, they help me. We cannot do alone anything. So if we want to do something alone, you can do some extent. You can go far. If you go together, you'll go far. That's why I can say last 3 years, we trained 160 people from 36 countries, and 86% now working, which they work hard. It's not me. They work hard. You work hard. That's why success came. That's why I can tell the story, as it's real. It's not only fact from the internet, it's the reality. So that's why you have to go out of your comfort zone, and you need to use your own experience, also get some partners' experience. I used to meet so many people and ask them, to achieve this, what kind of path you follow? There's no way people will not answer you if you can communicate properly, respectfully. They will tell you. Someone get 20 years to do these things, and they will tell you within coffee meeting 30 minutes. So one person, they get this experience over 30 years, and you will get within 15 minutes. I did my PhD, and I did work with 5 years of one project, and I presented only 15 minutes. People say, oh, it's very easy. That was my success. Because work 3-4 years in one project, and after that present 15 minutes, making people to understand, people should not be, you expect they're scientists, they're general people, right? So they're great people. So you just need to explain in a simplified way. So that's why you need some personal experience. Find some mentor, very important. The first thing I came to Canada, I find one mentor. I always acknowledge her, and in my class all the time. I think not acknowledge is enough. She did extraordinary job. What she did, she connected me with her friend. That's it. And we learn from our friend, and then we grow together. Now I'm helping that guy who helped me. I'm telling you the truth. You never know when who can help you. So work with everyone. Make a bridge. Don't destroy the bridge. There's so many politics also involved, right? So that's what I'm saying. Is also I have to tell the truth, right? No mistake. Somebody helped me 7 years ago. He's in trouble, so I need to help him, and I'm helping. He's happy. So that is actually the right thing to do. So if I do something for you, you should also collaborate for ours. Like my ITMT program is an example. So now 150 people helping other 150 people. So 300 people already covered within a very short time. You're the leader. You're the leader. So these are my recent leadership training. You know, Brian Segal. He is the president of Ryerson, previous president. So I'm now working with him as his, what do you call, executive advisor. This fancy title. So he has a leadership center and the business school. Because I'm business school graduate, they know I'm a developer. That's why they invite me to advise the president. Can you imagine? I cannot believe it. And in that note, we met a lot of young people. Like we have a top 200 young leaders in Canada. Every year we make summit in the Sunnybrook nice conference hall. So we all talk about the networking. The people coming to us, all this is the leaders of the leaders. We are the core committee. We always make a division group and we mentor people and we talk about our life journey, so who we are and how we cross these 15, 20 years. So they're inspired right away. Then they make email, they make appointment with you, they offer you several options when they can, how can talk to you, this kind of thing. Of course, we mentioned about the struggle, but of course we not talk about negative things right away. We call these challenges, barrier, blocks. So all we have, even family, we all have some challenges every day, but we overcome, right? End of the day, we're happy. So that's the thing. So you need to think about seriously networking. When I was in Japan also, I saw people lose their job. Immediately they came to the university at the seminar at evening. My professor used to conduct seminar Wednesday evening. In Japanese, it goes suyobi. Seminar means zemi. Suyobi is semi. I saw my professor invite so many people who are jobless. And they study with us, the new development, new science. And then within 2-3 weeks, 2-3 months, they go, oh, I got a WHO job. I got a UNICEF job. I'm the country president. Oh my God. I can't believe it. How strong is professional networking? So that same thing I'm saying this Canada. Nothing different, honestly speaking. So you need to have a personal motivation. You need to have a network of people, professional people. Access Alliance is the great, right? So like Emil is here, who is the key for today's happening, right? Where is Emil? So he just asked me, can we do this? I'm like, sure. What is your motivation? If he asked me, can we do this? He was bored. Can we do this? I said, yes. Why not? We should do it, and we should inspire people to come together and work together, learn together. And that's why today is here. Thank you, Emil. So you need to relate your story with other people so that people will come forward and you can work with them. That is the leadership for. And we need to inspire other people. Leader job is not to bossing or something just directing, doing nothing. No. Leader should inspire, leader should develop new leader. Then the leader is successful. Otherwise, it's difficult. And how you do that? You have to have a lifelong learning strategy. So remember I told two things. One is the what? Motivation. Second is the leadership. And third is the lifelong. All previous two will come if you engage yourself to learn. Don't think I did PhD, you did masters, or we don't have to learn. We have to learn. We have to learn every day. I'm learning every day new things. Right? So don't forget to use your resources around you. Many people, even many immigrant scholars, they need some journal, they need some article. They don't know. They can come to Ryerson, they can go to some courses and they have an ID. They can easily get these things and they can learn and they can make huge impact on their science or their paper or so on. But they should use it, right? But you are a scholar, you are connected with the Access Alliance, you are connected with the EFT or Ryerson, and you have the opportunity to ask questions. Any question is a good question. Never shy. I ask every time when I go to see with high-level people, I ask questions, but of course with the decent manner, with a respectful way. Or if it is not a good time, then we can make an appointment, we can send email, and very nice email so that they will not feel discomfort. So is the important way to learn and to understand the personal stories, meeting with people who is in your field or related to your field. Exactly, maybe it will not fit, but it will helpful, right? So I'm sure that many things in your mind, you saw that I love these things. You see the boss and leader? So that is always you need to mind, whatever position you have. I saw Excel how she engaged with the people. I visited her office and she was so friendly, unbelievable, inspiring to me. You know, you can imagine that they are so big leader, but they work with everyone. Because why? You know, they are the normal people, do the extraordinary job. That's why they are the leader. That's the definition of the leader. Leader is the normal people, not abnormal. I'm saying normal people, and they do the extraordinary job. That is simple. So that's why I said you are the leader, and you do the extraordinary job. Already you did it in the back. Why not here? The same. But you need to make some strategy. So not bossing. Because you're already leader. You don't have to be boss. Don't wait for that. I will be boss. No. I said one negative thing. So no, never think you are boss. You are the leader. You are the leader for pediatrics, leader for mechanics, or community service, or business, whatever. Not the boss. Then if you boss, you cannot grow. You cannot do anything. People will be afraid of you. People will never get back to you. So it's not a good thing. So I don't know what I'm talking, but anyway, I have to say some point. I'm going too fast? You are with me or no? Good. So, very important when I talk about the job of the research or whatever, I saw many talent, they don't know how to sell themselves. It means they don't know how to communicate this. This is the problem for us. But it's fixable. It's doable. You just need some extra week or two, then you become okay. Don't be afraid. Because everywhere you know the science, you know the business, you need to sell yourself. In developed nation, we call about marketing, sell yourself, product, this kind of thing, right? We use, and don't take it personal. So Ryerson Chinese School also we develop the product for content education and we sell it to the Access Alliance, the UFT, to the Save the Children, whatever. What is the product? Human resource. What is the human resource? To do the research and management in health sector or community sector. Other engineering faculty, they produce the engineer. They sell this engineer to the market. So we all are the industry, like factory, to create the health human resource. So that's why we always try to emphasize a couple of things. As I said, you always have to be a motivated person, and you always have to have a committed person. Whatever you said, you have to do it. So people will recognize you as a doer. Right? Call to action. We talk too much, but we don't do it. It's not good. It's not bringing any success. And you are not motivated. I have to push you to do this. No, it's not going to work. So, very important, first and foremost, is the motivation. As I back to my previous, so, because Ted, I have how many minutes?
Your time's up.
Okay, so okay, good. So you're so kind. Okay, so I understood. That's what I'm almost done. So, and the hard work is not enough. You have to be smart. You need smart work. I need smart worker, not hard worker, not manual labor. You have to use your brain and heart together, make a meaningful thing. I need to be focused. And result, I want to see the result. My boss would like to see the result. They would like to see how many people I train, how many people get the job. They don't need any other volume I make, so it's no matter what. So end of the day, we need result, we need impact, right? And we don't need status quo. We need positivity to move forward. Status quo is not a solution. So we need to move forward. And we need to collaborate. I cannot do by myself. My program we are doing at Ryerson or EFT, it never been success without the partnership. Impossible. So collaboration is the key, masterpiece. And we need impact, I told you. And this is I like very much. So as a scholar, we are expecting everybody respect each other and everybody collaborate each other, no matter what. I don't accept your paper, you don't accept my paper, reject you or criticize. everybody should be in a respectful way, not a personal attack, okay? Always remember this, respect is very important. And last thing, our attendee is the knows, my email slogan is, what is it?
Always moving forward.
Yeah, done. Thank you very much, Ted, for giving me the chance.